Good evening, everyone. Please welcome classified employee Miss Azam to lead the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome to E.O.C 2015 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Dennis Dietz. Graduates tonight include students from Choices, COPE, Success Programs, Raincross High School, Riverside Virtual School, Summit View Independent School, and also with us tonight are our honored guests, School Board Vice President, Mr. Hunt, Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Hill, our staff members who will be assisting us with the program this evening, Assistant Principal, Ms. Goffman, Administrative Designees, Mr. Davalos and Mr. Colwell, Counselors, Ms. Esquita and Mr. Lee, Classified Employee of the Year, Ms. Azam, Certificated Employee of the Year, Mr. Larson. I also want to honor the staff members who will be leaving us this year, Ms. Greenwall, who seems to have already gone on retirement, and Mrs. Shear, thank you so much for your service to all of our students, our school, and our community. You'll be greatly missed, and we wish you the very best. Also, E.O.C teachers and staff, will you please stand and be acknowledged? It's my pleasure to introduce, I already introduced. It's my pleasure to welcome School Board Vice President, Mr. Hunt.
Thank you, Director Dietz, and welcome everyone from the school board, President Kathy Allavey and others. How many of you remember your high school graduation? And the young kid right there, we all remember it. It's a unique day. It's a very unique day. It's something that they don't know it now. It's not the greatest day of your life. There's other ones that come, but it is one of the most memorable days of our lives. And most of us went to traditional high schools, and basically, we've been doing education about the same for about 100 years now. Teacher stands in front of a classroom, gives a lesson, the kids learn it, give it back. These young people have all had different challenges. They have options in their life. Some of them decided that the traditional setting wasn't for them. Some of them had challenges come up in their life. Some of them had other things that don't make the traditional setting great for them. So they're the unconventional graduates. But you're the future of education, the delivery of education. With the internet age, with the way we're going now, we're going to see education change tremendously in the next 20 years. And it's going to look very much like the kind of class and the kind of lessons these people had today. We'll still have the front-to-front teacher to classroom, but the online learning and the independent study will become more and more a part of our curriculum. These young people are well prepared for what is facing them, which is an unconventional world right now, a world of ever-changing, one they need to adapt to. And they have well adapted because of their graduation tonight is testament to their ability to adapt. Young people, I congratulate you on that. I caution you that as you move forward that you will have failure, and I always like to remember that Coach Wooden, I went to UCLA, and Coach Wooden said that failure is never final, nor is it fatal, unless you're an electrician, I think. But treat failure and success exactly the same. Realize that you'll learn from both, that you can get up and keep going. You've had challenges in your life. You're probably better prepared than the Arlington graduates I talked to the other night. So we're very proud of you. We're proud of this program is growing and under Mr. Dietz's leadership. Thank you so much, and thank you parents and guardians and moms and dads and aunts and uncles for all your support, for what you've done to get them here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hunt. Please welcome Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Hill.
Thank you, Mr. Dietz. Congratulations, students and families. Students, I have 2 words for you. Be you. You've already, like Mr. Hunt said, traveled a path. You've proven that you have stick-to-itness. You can set a goal and complete that goal, and you have the other important factor in that, support. So all of these people here who are here supporting you, those are the 2 greatest factors that I think will help you in future success. Sticking to a plan to meet a goal and having support to do it, and the whole time feel free to be you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hill. Parents, families, friends, thank you for coming to celebrate graduation of the young people sitting before you. I'd like to take a few minutes to celebrate some of the achievements of the class of 2015. Not only did these students complete the requisite courses of study, many earned additional honors and recognitions. Please stand as I reference your achievements. All of our students who are recipients of scholarships, would you please stand and be recognized? Don't be shy. Stand up. We have a number of students who scored over a 400 on both parts of their high school exit exam. Would those students please stand up? E.O.C. has its first ever Avid grads. Would they please stand? Those young men and women enlisting in one, I guess you can only enlist in one at a time, but there are many branches of the military, armed forces. Would you please stand and be recognized? Presidential Academic Excellent Award winners, would you please stand and be recognized? Golden State SEAL Merit Diploma winner. I think do we have 1, 2, some? Golden State SEAL Merit Diploma winner. I know we had a couple, but I'm not sure if they made it tonight. We'll say good job to them somewhere. At E.O.C., we have a long-standing commencement tradition of having graduates tell some of the stories of their lives. These remind us of why we are here. Our students, speakers this year, we will begin with from Summit View, Eduardo Cuvas.
Growing up in Mexico can be very tough, especially when you're trying to raise a family when you only make $60 a week. Imagine a young boy raising himself who in a good week only makes $5 to $10. Hello, my name is Eduardo Cuevas Jr. Eduardo Cuevas Sr. was the name of a young boy, my father, who had to raise himself because he had no parents to feed or put clothes on his back. He worked all day for maybe $1 if he were lucky. That $1 was only enough to buy himself one meal a day. His dinner consisted of burnt tortillas dipped in water with sugar on top to give it some taste. As a young boy, all on his own, my father didn't know what a brand new pair of shoes were until he was about 16. He either walked barefoot or wore shoes he found in the trash. Since I was a little kid, my dad always told me to do well in school because he knew that education was the key to my success. I didn't realize that he was right until the start of my junior year. Maybe I just grew up. Maybe I just realized that it was time to stop being a kid. I looked at how hard my dad worked, and I decided I wanted to be part of the family business as soon as possible. I wanted to graduate a year early. That's when my mom helped me make the decision to transfer to Summit View. With the help of the most motivating teacher I've ever had, I accomplished my goal thanks to Miss Stevenson. Nowadays, a lot of people take education for granted. In other countries, people do die to have the same educational opportunities that we have. We shouldn't take for granted our parents and the things they do for us. Kids in this generation need to realize that education is the key to success and that education is the ultimate equalizer. My father knew it, and that's why he stressed education on me since I was a young boy. And that's what teachers try so hard to get through our heads every day we attend school. Whether we keep going to school or get a job right after high school, we should commit ourselves to being lifelong learners. Thank you, everyone, and congrats to the class of 2015.
From Riverside Virtual School, Paige Vaughn.
Okay. I don't know how to adjust that. Tomorrow, the day that follows today. Okay. That was lovely. Okay. Tomorrow, the day that follows today, or a postponement of obligations of the present, the parachute for those whose clock runs too fast. Tomorrow is the sanctuary of the procrastinator. Hi, my name is Paige Van, and I'm here to talk to you about procrastination. Let's break that word down letter by letter. First, we have P, prepare. While attending Riverside Virtual School, the challenging coursework and needed perseverance taught me what it is to prepare for my future. R, recognition. Along the way, it wasn't perfect. At times, I thought I had a concept down, only to find out I couldn't be farther from right, which is something my advisor, Mr. Dillon, helped me to realize. O, organization. Organization is key, even if that means writing down to-do lists every day. It isn't hard to confuse yourself along the way, but once organization is nailed down, life will be simpler. C, coffee, was my best friend during the countless hours of typing, reading, and writing. The neat thing about attending E.O.C. is the ability of doing coursework anytime as long as there's Wi-Fi. I'm not going to lie, Starbucks felt like home to me over the course of this year. R, reading. We hear the common phrase, readers are learners. It's safe to say that students attending E.O.C. figured that out. Whether it be from articles or the book 1984, reading opened the pathway for better understanding. For example, in 1984, we learned the government is not always right. A, acceptance. I had to accept that I wasn't always right. I had to accept that I'd put too much focus on my job and therefore had to resign so I could finish high school on time. I had to accept that school comes first and that in the long run, finishing it will be the wiser option. I had to accept that in order to finish, I would become a student zombie who worked from sunup till sundown and only had her dog to talk to. S, sitting. We sat a lot. Each minute we sat dedicated to school was a minute we seized knowledge and a minute thinking improved. T, trying. Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." This quote should stir in the heads of high school students everywhere. Just because failure is the original outcome does not mean it is the final outcome. We must keep learning along the way. I, isolation. Taking classes online may have been isolating at times, but we still received interaction through discussion boards. Although most of us probably didn't enjoy discussion boards, they were a great way to connect, expand our minds, and really think about what we were saying. When reading other students' responses, I better understood new topics. N, Nile River. That's how long some of these courses seemed. Even just a month before the deadline, I was sure I would not finish. I wanted to forget about the very existence of school because of the stress it caused. This is to say, don't give up even when it seems the finish line is far from close. A, autonomy. This means self-control and independence, which is of importance when it comes to independent study. At E.O.C, we learn to make choices, whether it be choosing answer A over B or agreeing versus disagreeing, whether it be finishing one last assignment or going to sleep, whether it be giving our all to coursework or giving half the effort. Each decision defined us and who we want to be. Tick-tock. Precisely what the clock was doing, each minute an assignment was put off. Though I'm not the queen of procrastination, I am in the royal court. I, impulse. We all had impulses to battle. The impulse to talk to others, the impulse to reply to every text message, the impulse to go to the beach on a perfectly sunny day. But it is learning to reject these impulses that got us here today. O, obliterate. Exactly what I did to my final coursework. With 2 weeks left, I had a whole semester of econ and 13 hours of PE. During these weeks, I forgot what sleep and human interaction were. But this was when I realized what it was to persevere and never give up, something attending E.O.C has taught me. And last but not least, N, namaste. Namaste to each other and to our new lives. Namaste is both a farewell and a greeting. Namaste.
Thank you, Paige. From Raincross, Jeremy Wells.
Welcome, administration, faculty, parents, friends, and graduating class of 2015. I want to thank everyone who came out to celebrate our accomplishments. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to stand on this stage and address everyone in the audience. Graduation is an exciting time. It is both an ending and a beginning. It is good memories of the past and big dreams for the future. I am confident in saying that every student here has gotten the most help from our teachers and most importantly, you, our parents. These people are the reason we are sitting here today in our caps and gowns. It is the teachers who never gave up on us, even if we gave up on ourselves. They always tried to motivate us and tell us to keep our heads up and that we can succeed at life if we put our minds to it. In our 4 years of high school, I am sure that we all have a favorite teacher that you will remember for one reason or another. I want to address my favorite teacher. Mrs. Lyncher, will you stand up, please? Will you come over here? Will you come over here? Mrs. Lyncher, you are amazing because not only do you always see the positive in everyone you work with, but you never give up on a student no matter what. I am glad I was able to have you as my teacher and advisor here at Raincross. You made sure I did my work and you always tried motivating me. I remember we had a conversation and you said to me that this is my last year teaching, that you were retiring and I was graduating and leaving with you, even if you had to kidnap me. Without your help and support, I know I would not be standing here today with my fellow graduates. So I would like to read a quote by Maya Angelou to you. I learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. We may not remember the details, but we will always remember the impact a person had on us. So Mrs. Schur, thank you for always being there for me. You are always encouraging, and that is what I like about you. You always make me feel good about myself, and it is so deeply appreciated. Fellow graduates, the diploma you will hold in your hands today is just the beginning of the rest of your life. Remember, you do not have to be smarter than the next person. You just have to be willing to work harder and persevere. Whether it is a 2 or 4-year college, trade school, technical school, vocational training, or one of the military branches, some form of learning beyond high school must be the goal of every senior. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, and some of us may do that. Thank you.
Thank you, students. Can we give them a round of applause? That was great. It's time to award the diplomas. Graduates, would you please rise? Mr. Hunt, Ms. Hill, it is my pleasure to certify that the young people now standing behind you have all met the qualifications set by the state of California and satisfied the requirements established by the Riverside Unified School District Board of Education for attaining a high school diploma or certificate of completion. Join us as we award graduates their diplomas and certificates. Row 1, please proceed. Come right over here. We're going to stand right here. And they're going to come right here.
Right here?
Yep.
Julie.
This is not on. It's not on.
Still a Renee.
Juliet.
It's not on. The microphone is not on.
Juliet.
I don't have a mic.
Yeah, she's going to give it to me.
All right, here we go. Juliet Ackerman. Joseph Adeline. Aaron Adam. Ezekiel Aguilar. Zia Aguilar. Jasmine Arenas. Valerie Arriaga. Jacob Arter. Monica Avila. Rafael Barayuga. Hunaid Barucha. Ashlyn Bonet. Ryan Borish. Harley Calderon. Pablo Carrillo. Adrina Castaneda. Celeste Celis. Myra Serta. Crystal Chacon. Eduardo Cuevas. Paige Van. Jeremy Wells. Demaria Cooper. Andrea Cruz. Maya Daly. Alexis David. Darren DiCarlo. Marcos de la Cruz. Ruben de la Torre. Anel Diaz. Nick Elliott. Kiran English. Victoria Exxon. Natalie Ferraro. Emilio Flores. Emilio. Esteban Flores. Daniel Flores Lopez. Imani Foster. Emily Franco. Omar Franco. Laura Garcia. Carlos Garrido. Kiara Garton. Alan Gavia. Priscilla Gavia. James Gilbert. Dustin Glenor. Christina Gonzalez. Aaron Goodman Jr. Angel Gutierrez. Brittany Hayter. Jennifer Hernandez. Anthony Horner. Christina Howard. Emily Howard. Aaron Wayne Jensen. Esmeralda Jurado. Brendan Lee Lopez. Destiny Lopez. Aileen Lopez Gonzalez. Tiara Lucius. Rodrigo Macias. Jose Madrigal. Adalberto Magallanes. Jasmine Marchand. Sarah N. Garcia. Melissa Martinez. Angelina Mendoza. Mark Mitchell. Jordan Miller. Madison Mitchell. Caitlin Morrissey. Anissa Nambo. Giovanni Nava. Sarah Nava.
Keith P. Jones. Alexis Navarro. Crystal Navarro. Alyssa Ochoa Lujan. Barbara O'Leary. Tyler Euler. Jonathan Pantoja. Alexis Perez. Samantha Pondivita. Leda Quinn. Esther Natalia Ramirez. Victoriana Ramirez. Arturo Rango. Diana Reyna. Benjamin Rios. Vincent Rivera. Nicole Rodriguez. Flavio Antonio Salvador. Jaime Sanchez. Blake Schneider. Lauren Sendejas. Jessica Allenbach. Brenda Cecilia Serrano. Pardee Shamirizadeh. Emily Sierra. Rainey Sioho. Dylan Smith. Oscar Solano. Saraya St. Peter. Jasmine Telez. Amy Trejo. Destiny Valadez. Edith Valdez. Trevi Valpel. Kelsey Ward. Lester Lavon Ware. You can. Victoria Watts. Garrett Workman. Tori Wolfestad. Alyssa Wymore. Jessica Yoakum. Michael Klein. And Jorge Martinez.
All right, you're welcome to sit down in the front row. Mrs. Goffman.
Good evening. I have a brief message to our seniors tonight. There was a teacher that I once had that made a great impact on me, and I always thought I should thank him. The problem was I only thought it. This bothered me for a really long time. So 28 years later, I found him. He was retiring in 2 weeks from this school. And I just wanted to say goodbye to him and tell him all the wonderful things that he had done for me. He was my 6th grade teacher. The smile that I received from that encounter was huge. So my point for our seniors tonight is giving thanks is an action, not a thought. Be sure to thank those who have always been there for you. I bet there's a parent, grandparent, friend, neighbor, cousins here tonight supporting you like they always have and always will. Seniors, the moment you have been waiting for, please stand. Please move your tassels from right to left. Move your tassels from right to left. You are now 2015 senior graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the graduating class of 2015. Guests, the 2015 graduating class will now proceed out and will meet you at your arranged location. Please allow seniors to participate in their last walk as high school students. Thank you.